sense of this understanding is the greatest fool in trying to understand Bhagavad Gita. So we'll recite the Mangalacharan prayers. You also can try to recite with me. Or I will tell, you can repeat. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radhakanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Okay, we will recite these prayers also. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Brinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langhayate girim yatkrupadamaham vande Shri Gurum Deenatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanyameshwaram. Hare Krishna. So this is kārpaṇya-doṣopahata-svabhāvaḥ pṛcchāmi tvām dharma-sammūḍha-cetāḥ yat syān niścitam brūhi tanme śiṣyas teham śādhi tvām prapannam. So very nice verse. We will go through the just a translation once. I read it. I don't know how many of you have grasped and captured the meaning. So we'll break it and just see each. kārpaṇya-doṣa, kārpana, kripanata. Okay. In our Hindi, conjusi, kripanata. So kripanata means you have so much strength, but you feel weak. You have so much money, but you are not able to spend. Okay? You have so much intelligence, but you cannot make proper decision. This is what is kripanata. जो है मगर you are not in a position to use it. Doṣa means what? In Telugu what doṣa? Doṣamu. Hindi mein dosh. Fault. Some, something missing. In doṣa means something wrong. That is weakness. You have so much strength but you are not able to use. Like in the case of Arjuna, what is the strength of Arjuna? It's immeasurable strength Arjuna had. Arjuna could able to fight with Lord Shiva. So such a great strength Arjuna had. But now from Arjuna's hand what got slipped off? His Gandhiva got slipped off. And he was crying. Normally if a woman is crying, people don't take it seriously. But a man is crying, that too not an ordinary man who is like very, very great archer, who is great king, and he happens to be son of Indra, son of Maharaj Pandu. Such person is crying, means you can imagine how much weak he was feeling. kārpaṇya-doṣo upahata-svabhāvaḥ means in that weakness he lost his composure. Generally, when we are so much in tension, we want to take a pen, but pen won't come in our hand. We can't hold the pen also, isn't it? So when suddenly some guest comes and Matajis have to cook something, and then so much tension, then everything will fall from their hand. So much noise will come in turn. So this is what, if we lose our composure when we are so much tensed, right? So the same thing was happening to Arjuna. He lost all his composure. And then, why? Because he's so much confused. Dharma means his duty. Sammūḍha-cetāḥ. In his mind, he was totally confused about his duty. What to do? Whether to fight or not to fight. They have been making plans to fight the war, fight the battle against Kauravas. So many plans were made. And they had to observe, others' plans also. And so many things went in. And all the Pandavas were so angry because their kingdom was stolen. They usurped by the Kauravas. Practically, Pandavas were faultless. They were sinless. Still, so many atrocities caused on to them. In spite of all that, Arjuna was perplexed. Perplexed means to do this or to do that. Your mind is half this side, half that side. This is what is Hare Krishna. Kindly please don't talk within the temple hall. Yeah. So that is what is called perplexity. So he is confused about his duty. And pṛcchāmi tvām. Pṛcchāmi means he is asking. Pooch raha. In Hindi we say pooch raha. Pṛcchāmi tvām. I am asking you. What I am asking, which is really good for me. Yeah. Shreyasu we say, right? Yet means that which is good for me. Yat śreyas, which is good for me. For my betterment, for my good. And you tell me something very, very certain. Generally, when we are in confusion, someone will tell and then we get more confused. But here Arjuna is asking, tell me in certain, without any ambiguity, without any double meaning or anything. You tell me in certain, I am your disciple. Śiṣyas aham means my. Śiṣyas I am your disciple. Tvām prapannam means fully surrendered. Means I am disciple who is fully surrendered. Now śādhi means give me instruction. Śādhi means give me instruction. I am fully surrendered disciple. Now you tell me what is best for me. We go to the Guru. General tendency, we go to a Guru and what do we ask? Suppose you meet a Guru, what do you ask, Prabhu? Generally, what do you ask? If you meet someone, your Kula Guru comes and then you ask, what do you ask? Blessings. So blessings, Maharaji, blessings will be in which form you expect? You expect that only, right? But here, did Arjuna ask that? What is he asking? Yat śreyas, for my good. What is good for me, that you instruct, not anything. Suppose I bless our Kishore Prabhu, live 1,000 years. Okay? Now he is already maybe 35 years old. In another 35 years you will get your old body. Right? And my blessing is to live 1,000 years. Is it a blessing? Will it be a blessing for someone to live, 1,000 years with an old, very disgusting body? It's a big curse, right? So, quite often we fail. What is good for us? So, here Arjuna is asking, what is really good for me? But he is asking, after surrendering unto Krishna and declaring himself to be the disciple of Krishna. Here Krishna is Jagat Guru. So we will read, I hope you are all following, you are all with me, right? So we will go through some of the meanings of kripana. Kripana means, I said, miserly person. So there are two words in Sanskrit. One is kripana and the antonym to kripana is brahmana. Brahmana is not caste. Quite often we take brahmana as a caste. Brahmana is that comes from the guna, quality. So kripana means a miserly person. Kitna bhi paisa hai, he will not spend. Generally such person we call miser, right? He can help so many people. He has capacity to take care of whole nation. But he will sit at his home. Only he will eat and sleep for himself. Then he is kripana. Someone has got so much wisdom, he can share with and help so many people, but he doesn't do anything. So now Arjuna is in a place where he can establish dharma in the society. He can establish example for the society, but now Arjuna didn't want to fight. Then he becomes a kripana. And Arjuna is feeling that I am subjected to this miserly weakness. And that is causing so much perplexity. And this miserly weakness person always will be in perplexity. Whether should I invest here, invest there? Whether I should go to engineering side or to medical side. In whole life will be in perplexity. So, and this perplexed person will be always on material platform, generally. Spiritual platform, it will be absolute. There won't be any duality in spiritual platform. But in material platform, duality. Two will be there always, good, bad, heat, cold, all these things will be there. So, and then because he is on the material platform, he will be afflicted with the skin disease. Skin disease means, this is me and everything connected to this is mine. Okay, that is Kripana's nature. And he is very short-sighted. His wisdom will not be broad. He will be short-sighted. He can see only this is me, only skin he will see. Maximum his vision can go up to flesh, it can go up to bones because we can touch the bone. He will not be able to see the bone marrow or somehow or other even if he get the knowledge of the bone marrow, he doesn't go beyond that. So, he will be on bodily platform and his vision will be short. Ayur arogyam means arogyam means health. We just think, if health is there, I will be very happy. But he doesn't understand the problems of life because on the material platform he thinks, oh, this is the problem, health is the problem, or money is the problem, and that is the problem, this is the problem. People think from the material platform. And he try to make solution to that problem. Because for him, money is the problem, so he addressed that problem. He doesn't understand what is the real problem. This is a miser. Actually, why the miser is used is, as a human, we have capacity to understand the real problems of life. But we do not use that faculty and we just use limited capacity, little capacity, and we understand the problem as money or maybe power, prestige, job, and these things as problems. So real problems he doesn't understand. This is also a nature of Kripana. Like, if an aeroplane thinks that I am meant to be driven on the road. What do you think about aeroplane? I am meant to be driven on the road. Aeroplane is not meant to be driven on the road. Aeroplane is designed actually to be driven on the road, but the purpose is not that, it is to fly high, isn't it? So, but if aeroplane is just on the road, what do you call that pilot, He's a fool. He's just taking the aeroplane and then driving on the road. And whenever there is some river comes in between, then he'll be like this. He'll be in perplexity. Know what I should do? So in this material life also, this human life is like aeroplane. It can fly high, but we use it for only driving on the road. Like